2016, the left has spent all of their time throwing fuel on institutional bonfires, inciting racist tropes, starting with small children in school, pushing the agenda of the smallest part of our population as a predominant one, hurting our children and young adults in the process, and pushing a president into the White House who's running on fumes at best. When asked about it, Joe Biden used the moment to attack who else? Oh, the MAGA movement. Of course he did.
What are the next things that are going to be attacked? Because this MAGA crowd is really the most extreme political organization that's existed in American history.
Got it. Not BLM, not Antifa, not the people protesting all over the country right now. But that's not all. I returned to find a president whose decline is so prevalent and so quick that it's worse in just a few days since I left. It's almost hard to watch. Ready for this? Here he is, bragging about having lunch with segregationists.
Even back in the old days when we had real segregationists like Eastland and Thurman and all those guys. But at least we end up eating lunch together.
Huh. Wow. Are we even surprised?
You cannot go to a 7-Eleven or a Dunkin' Donuts unless you have a slight Indian accent. I'm not joking.
Unlike the African-American community, with notable exceptions, the Latino community is an incredibly diverse community.
Mainstream African-American, who is articulate and bright and clean and a nice-looking guy.
If you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
And that's because we didn't have no time to get the other 44. No, we're not surprised that they're making this about race as usual, but I must say this was one of the most shocking things I heard when I came out of my proverbial cave, and to no surprise, of course, it came out of none other than the ladies of The View.
I feel like that's an oxymoron, a black Republican.
You feel like it's an oxymoron?
I do.
Why? Your friend right here is a Republican.
We had this conversation many times.
You do, and you say you feel like it's an oxymoron that you're Catholic, but you also are pro-life.
I don't understand either.
No, you don't understand yourself. Then you have disagreements.
I understand myself. I don't understand either of
this, but it's not a personal conversation.
Yeah.
We're going. I don't like. We're having a personal conversation about CNN
I don't understand
and how
black
things can get
Republicans,
leaked.
and I don't understand Latino Republicans.
Well,
Yeah. Is it an oxymoron really, Sunny? I can tell you at least one part of that word is true, because the whole statement is actually predicated on lies and is entirely unhelpful to the unity of this country, because what she's actually saying on national television, mind you, is that a black American, a Latino American, should not or cannot be a Republican. This is the usual garbage, shaming coming from the left. You know, I can easily understand black Republican or Latino Republican, because it shouldn't matter what word comes in front of Republican. But the left just can't help making politics about race. It's what they do. And they also can't just stop trying to push their agenda on America's children. Listen to this mother explain how at her child's school, the line was crossed yet again. This is shocking, folks. Listen.
When she arrived in the classroom that day, she very quickly learned that it was actually GSA Art Club, or Gender and Sexuality Awareness. And her trusted teacher had invited in an outside presenter to speak with the children. This presenter started with her number one rule: what you hear in here stays in here. She explained to my daughter that if she is not 100% comfortable in her female body, then she's transgender. She then told the kids that parents aren't safe, and that it's okay to lie to them about where they are in order to attend this meeting and also future programming that she holds throughout the community.
What happens here stays in here. Parents aren't safe, and it's okay to lie to them. That's a teacher teaching your kids, folks. And this, a fourth grade teacher in Utah who posted a video about conversations she has had with her students about their sexuality.
My kids from last year are now in 5th grade, and they come visit me almost every day after school. And a lot of them are queer because I am queer, and they figured it out, and so I've become their safe space. These kids, I'm so happy that they are figuring out who they are, and that they're happy with who they are, and that they found a safe place.
Kids, 4th grade. The kids are queer because I'm queer. The kids are queer because they listen to you. They look up to you. You're the teacher. You're teaching them. That teacher, Jenna Hall, is now placed on administrative leave. But there are Jenna Halls in schools throughout the country. And this, a urinal placed inside a girl's bathroom in Pennsylvania in a middle school. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this to our children? And now in Biden's America, there's not enough baby formula. Baby formula. There's not enough to meet current demand. And why is this happening? Supply chain issues, product recalls, and historic inflation. And where is our esteemed Transportation Secretary, Pete Buttigieg? You think he'd notice the broken supply chains, the backed up ports, the lack of truck drivers, but his answer is that highways are racist. Remember that? And let's throw a $1 trillion infrastructure law at it. Maybe that'll fix it. So Biden's America is still a garbage fire, and we can't feed our kids. Our president has fallen deeper into dementia. Gas prices are back up, and our kids are still being indoctrinated in our schools. Our sacred institutions are being tampered with, and everything on God's green earth is racist. How on God's green earth did we get here, and how do we get out? Oh, I know. How about a disinformation bureau to weed out any opposing opinions? Or how about the Office of Environmental Justice, creating a social credit system to start doing away with your internet, hotels, travel, a system that exists right now where? China, of all places. There you go. That should solve all our problems. You see it. You understand it. Do you recognize it? Elon Musk wants to bring opinions, discourse, democracy back to the internet, and they're already plotting to cut all of it off at the source. I never expected in my lifetime to see the U.S. descend into socialist chaos, but it's happening right before our very eyes. I'll tell you this. What the left is doing will not stand because I'm back, I'm refreshed, and my eyes are wide open. Our eyes are wide open, so keep our eyes open, folks. Stay with me.